Welcome to another of our TRXio tutorial videos. In this video we go over the updated history screen, which we now call the item details screen. There are two ways to bring up the item details screen. The first is by scanning or entering the item's live QR code into the field at the bottom right of any page. The second is to click on a highlighted live QR code while in the system. These clickable live QR codes are usually highlighted in blue. In this case, we'll go to Search Item and find that same wire. Now I'd like to show you the different fields and buttons in the new item details screen and what they mean. First, of course, is the live QR code for this particular item. Next is the product name for the item, the computer-generated lot number, the source where the item was purchased, the current location of the item, whether that location is an internal or external location. If that item has a serial number, it will be located here. This field is also alterable so that you can enter the serial number in now if you so wish. If the item has an expiration date associated with it, that number will be entered in here. The quantity of the item in this current location. This, of course, will be 1 unless the item is a bulk item such as this. If the item has been reserved for a particular order, that will be noted here. If the item is in a particular master carton, the live QR code of that master carton will be shown here. The cost for the item is also listed here. This is also an alterable field. As you can see, it's been updated. Down in the history portion of the item details screen, we have the timestamp, which shows when each of these changes occurred. The user shows the user who made each change. The type of change which was made to this item, and the brief description of what change was made, whether it was created, moved, or cost was changed. Lastly, we have the day, hour, month, and second, the amount of time which the item has been in its last stated location, in this case, row 2, shelf 1. We have a row of buttons at the bottom finally. The reserve button is if you want to reserve this item for a particular order. Simply click it and choose the order that you want to reserve it for. The label button is if you want to reprint the label associated with this item. The code, if you are using our pre-printed labels, you would click the code button here and then you would scan the pre-printed live QR code on that sticker and it would be associated with this item. Image, if you wish to add an image to this item, you can do that here. Note, if you want to add any sort of note about this item, you can do that. And finally, the close button for when you want to close the item details screen when you are done. That's it for this brief overview of the updated item details screen. We hope you found this useful, and thanks for using TRXio.